Hey everybody, welcome back to Wealth of Nations, EU4 multiplayer featuring myself, Northernlion, as well as Mathis, Arumba, and Quill. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hey, folks.
Basically perfect.
Yeah.
Right on, right on.
It only
All
took
right.
300 episodes, but we're there.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Do I want to accept an alliance offer from Sweden?
I got an alliance offer from Savoy myself. Savoy's
thought
so
you,
tiny, I just don't care.
I thought you were already allied with Savoy.
No. I dropped that alliance.
Sweden has a truce with Muscovy, which tells me don't talk to Sweden.
Yeah. It's funny though, every time you reload the game, like the AI just completely changes their relationship with everyone. They're like, oh, I used to be hostile, but now, yeah, I'm friendly. I'll be a friend.
Now we like you.
I want
So
to
if
point
you
out
don't-
that I'm refusing the game's prompt to rival one of you three. Because I'm such a nice and friendly player. But I want you guys to know, I will not rival or embargo you at this time.
I think I rivaled the Ottomans rather than rivaling one of you guys,
Yeah, I think so.
which strikes me as
Honestly.
kind of bad.
I don't know. The Ottomans have to be taken out. And you can bet they have a lot of enemies. Like France, Poland,
Yeah?
Mamluks. You might be able to, do some
Not
sort of relationship
yet.
there. Let me
I'm
tell
not
you,
ready
if
for that
France
yet.
hated one of you two, then I would I may have rivaled you, just for the relationship boost with France. But
France right
doesn't
now is
care.
max relation with me. I love them.
3 years of Regency.
And Castile adores me right now too.
Look at the scythe. Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah,
admit
you're
that I loaded the game up single player and looked around at all the different trade nodes and tried to min-max where I should send my merchants. Because there's so much work involved with trade. It's such a complicated system.
Cheater. Cheater.
Oh yeah. I luckily I remembered right before we started that I had to make some changes to the trade that I figured out at the end of our last session, but
Mhm.
after we had finished and after we had saved.
It's a good thing you remembered.
Uh-huh.
So I cored Rome. It's mine.
Hey.
Yay.
And more importantly, if I actually click that button when I get to Admin Tech 10, then Umbrian will become an accepted culture.
How
Should
can
be
you
pretty
tell
nice.
that in advance?
I've formed Italy before. I just know that.
Protestant Reformation.
My God, it's time.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. 1508. My goodness. That feels really late.
Now I get one step closer to becoming Prussia if I have Reformed or Protestant. I also need Ostprussen, but we still got a lingering deal on the table there. I really expected at this point that Poland would attack me and the situation would resolve itself, but it has not.
I'm just shepherding Ostprussen for you.
Hey,
Taking
it's
good care of it.
It's making you some okay money.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, not causing incredible problems with Poland.
Well, I don't
like-
think they're keen at me, but yeah, they only have two rivals, Ottomans and wow, they
Brandenburg.
rivaled the Ottomans. That's pretty ballsy. I guess yeah, they do have core problems in this. Like they're nowhere near the same power level,
Yeah.
but they have legitimate hatred.
They're at
Ooh.
war, with Livonian Order. Probably gonna
Well,
full
You
annex.
might want some manpower, Quill.
Yeah, well, I'm letting it recharge and I'm building I think I am currently building some things and I'm actually just plopping down some armories as you speak.
Well, you know
But I
that
have a good number of them.
You could have the Peasants' War. Like,
Yes, that's true. But
that
half
would
my
be,
army right now is mercs.
Really?
Well, maybe not.
You can
quite
afford
now.
it too, can't you? You probably
I
can.
I do have some bank. I don't want to overspend either because I got to keep money for emergency mercs when the inevitable next coalition war happens.
You know, early game, I feel like this game is it's a lot about who makes the most money because you can do a lot with mercenaries.
Yeah.
Because that
Yay,
I mean,
cores.
you have no control over how fast your manpower recovers aside from money, really. Money is free men.
Oh man, I just had an event that increased my relationship with Cleves by 20, and then they instantly joined a coalition against me.
legit.
These assholes. All right, seriously, I would really like a rival that isn't France or you guys.
That's a pretty big rebellion down there, Mathis.
Yeah, I also know you're supporting them. So.
I am not supporting them.
No,
I am
your
not.
viewers ratted you out early.
I am not supporting them right now.
Detectively.
No, they're
Yeah.
hostile. You can watch my video. They're hostile to me, which means I didn't support them. If you support rebels, they're friendly to your cause. But
It's all good.
it's very, very freaking expensive to support your rebels, so I had to stop.
Okay. Oh no, Austria has demanded unlawful territory from me.
Yeah. Austria doesn't have a whole lot of influence.
It's like, what are you gonna do with Austria's just gonna poke you and just be like, come on, give it up.
Yeah, I just declined it, and like,
They're
they're
like,
not
no.
gonna like you as much. And like, well, they're not gonna exist hopefully pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
Well, it does have some more far-reaching consequences.
Yeah, revolt risk, base tax lowering, I guess, but
But the more significant one, though, is the opinion with all other members of the HRE, and then also hover over your legitimacy tooltip. You are losing a lot of legitimacy,
oh yeah,
which is
Which
pretty
rival-
serious.
Shit, I missed that. I clicked too fast.
So Aragon and, well, France and Castile are really enjoying their Smash Aragon party. They do not want to seem to end the war. They're at 64%. And
I'm
they're
trying to
just
help them end it quicker.
Yeah, I occupied something for them.
all right. Under 100 overextension.
Nice.
Look at me.
Did you get too many nasty events, like the plus 15% revolt risk provinces?
I've started to get some, you know, like it attracts serfs, and then you're like, well, you can lose one stability and have like some offset taxes, or just like lose 10 prestige. So I ended up clicking a lot of lose 10 prestige events, and you know, the first rebels that I've really had over the course of the game.
Wow, that must be
Ex-
nice.
Except for the ones earlier that Quill supported in my country.
Listen, that was a rebel offshoot of my government. Those people have all been executed. I made an example out of them.
Well, I'm glad to hear that at least.
That's from back when I thought we needed more drama. Now we got plenty of drama.
Yeah, just
Things are cray cray.
nonstop
Like,
for
look
it.
at Italy. Perfectly bisected.
Yeah, you guys are in like a knife fight.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice if you two weren't quite so friendly. Portugal's pieced out, separate, apparently.
Yeah, this war looks like it's probably about over. It's 44.
Oh,
War
man.
goal is claimed.
You guys are playing separately, like in single player? Like I keep,
wasn't, no.
I've got single player campaigns where I've got like 5-5 and 5-6 generals, and then I come back to this and I'm like, what? I've got a 1-3 or a 3.
What
What
happened
is
to my
this
tradition?
garbage? Where's my commander?
Yeah, I'm happy about mine. I've got a 4 shock guy, which is really nice at this stage in the game. Although I don't have a whole lot of cav now that I think about it. Wow, do I ever not?
I have 5 fire, 1 shock. But I haven't been picking up leaders because I have offensive ideas on the go. So just, you know, got 1 leader who was okay and then decided to roll with it.
Right as I was about to separate peace out for a couple of counties, peace happened. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Did you not have the? What did you siege for them?
Girona, Perenio, and Alicante.
Mm.
You did quite a bit of work there.
I was gonna take 2 of them, but they pieced right as I was like setting it up. Oh well.
I am really looking forward to the beta patch or the next beta patch or whatever, any patch that makes rivals better. Where it stops dropping rivals for you in the middle of war, stops giving you no power projection for annihilating a rival, or gives you rivals that make no sense at all.
Aragon's like, all right, no more military coalition. You're good.
That would be nice.
All right, I apparently have a rebellion.
A bad one?
Some sort of pretender thing. I have a regency council. My guy died at 64. My character's 11.
Ugh.
That's fun. And I still have to pick a rival. I can pick France.
Yeah, it's a popular
I
option
can pick.
for us.
Oh, this is great. I can pick Brandenburg, the Hansa, France, or Ottomans.
At some point, we're gonna have to team up and just take France apart. They own a
Yeah.
lot of foreign cores. There's still a lot of cores that aren't gonna expire for like another 90 years in their territory. Like a good war, and we can separate piece them out individually, force them to like release a crap ton of vassals, then 5 years later just sweep in and take their vassals.
Yeah. That sounds pretty awesome.
Just shatter France upon the anvil of the German-Italian alliance.
I like how like every country in Central Europe is in some coalition. But they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. They're either like allied against me or they're allied against you, and the other person could just kind of sweep in and take the whichever one they're not like antagonistic towards.
Yeah, it's like a World War I situation.
Yeah.
The wrong war declaration could set up a powder keg,
Luckily, like
or the right one.
True. Hungary is like the biggest power in the coalition against me. Then it's like Augsburg, Salzburg, the Palatinate. I don't really care about them.
Is Croatia my vassal?
Yes.
I can't remember. Yes? Okay.
I remember because I was like, you know, Mathis, now that we're allied, you can have Croatia. And, you know, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, you already do.
Okay, I can't remember.
How kind.
I'm nicer than I remember. I'm debating proclaiming a guarantee for Muscovy for the relations bonus that it'll give me to possibly get back in my alliance with them.
Oh, you lost your alliance to Muscovy?
By like 2 points. I don't even remember how it happened. I think they probably declared war on somebody and I was like, I don't want to be a part of it. Which was stupid of me, but...
I keep keeping this stuff maxed out on both
Oh,
Muscovy and France. It's like, oh, I'm down 3 points from the max. Hold on. Let me send a diplomat.
We're so close to being able to ally. But we have different religion, sort of.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I guess it's less of a penalty than the difference between like an Islamic country and a Christian country.
Oh yeah,
Speed,
no, it's much less.
Speed 2 is so slow.
That's why I keep going to war and taking over chunks.
I am like, I'm sitting here and I'm like watching the ships just go through 2 sea zones and it takes like a minute.
Like, I'm gonna wait 3 months, build a building. Wait 3 months, build a building. I am not allowed to declare war on anyone. I'm not allowed to take any territory. I gotta quit cold turkey.
Just look at the player map mode for a while.
Well, if nobody's doing anything, then we can go up to speed 3 for a while, I guess.
Sure,
I know
no one's at war. That's right.
I'm kind of just sitting back waiting for overextension to go down, so...
Well, I would be nervous though, actually, because then I'd miss something.
Fair enough.
I have a Regency Council though, so it's not like it matters.
I like Speed 2 as well. Speed 2's been fun.
So Quill, you remember we were talking earlier about how France has a Regency Council and theirs is a 4-2-5?
Yeah.
Without fail, mine is a 0-1-2. Yep. I don't know how
But it's France.
But still, the Regency Council's better than most rulers.
I have gotten in a situation in my, I think it was my Moroccan game. I had twice a regency that was far better than my upcoming heir. I'm like, oh, all right. Gotta find a way to kill him and keep his little brother up there. I don't know, something. Yay, training fields.
What happened to all my money?
Are you supporting rebels in Mathis' country?
Did my fleet die or something? They stopped protecting trade. That's fun. Awesome.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
They just decided they weren't going to do it anymore. They're like, F this.
Oh, Austria's the emperor again.
No surprise. I got a lot of people that were mad at me because of the way I'm handling the HRE. They're like, you really shouldn't just take it over. Like, you should go in and like vassalize electorates instead, so that you can actually be elected yourself. And I'm like, wow, that's actually really smart. That is way smarter than what I've been doing. I just assumed that it was like proportional representation, where if I owned all the land, I could just vote for myself enough to be the emperor.
Nope. Each prince gets a vote.
Yeah,
they are more likely to vote for more powerful people, but Austria has so many ridiculous bonuses to that it's unlikely for them to lose.
I own like half of the HRE. Well, no. I own a lot of the HRE, but they still, nobody wants to vote for me. When Bohemia was a vassal, they voted for me. Obviously.
They have to.
Yeah, but if I could do it all over again, I would definitely just keep these countries vassalized for a while. Kingdoms.
Wow, Poland, why are you such a jerk?
What they do?
They want my stuff. Like, they hate me. I'm like, why are you hating me so much?
So, Northernlion, I've noticed that you pretty much always go for offensive ideas first.
I went second this time.
Well, I mean, as far as military idea groups go, you always go
yeah.
And I feel the same way. I can never find a way to, in my head, to justify anything other than offensive.
Because you like the force march.
I like force march, but then also the two extra pips, one on fire, one on shock, are just so valuable.
Sometimes I consider like quality, either like quality or sometimes defensive, but I end up just going with offense because it's like, well, worst case scenario, I at least get forced march out of it. So I don't know. It's a hard sell. It's the same with like the diplomatic ideas. I never take exploration. I always take expansion, just because.
Really?
Yeah, you may disagree on that one, but
I'm the opposite. I like exploration more.
I take the one that gives you the quest for the. I sometimes get them confused. I take the one that gives you quest for the new world as your second.
That must
Yeah.
be exploration.
That's exploration. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one I take then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Expansion got moved to administrative in 1.6, and it's not something you're going to get usually first as like a first idea group because you just don't have the admin
Oh
points.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Expansion
And
is
you don't
all
have
the
to
way over
reach.
there.
Oh, and none of this matters anyway because in the upcoming expansion they're going to add new ideas and muck them all up again, and they're adding like one more to each category and moving them again, and it's hard to know what to expect.
Hard to keep track.
Yeah.
So we should talk about the new expansion.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
Res
about
Publica?
it personally, so.
Sorry,
It's-
could you say that again?
Res Publica.
I thought you said Rex Pupica, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Rex Publica. The
very
king of all poops.
scatological.
France left the military coalition against me.
Yay!
All
I can
right.
declare a war on Arumba for no reason, and France would just join me.
Like literally with no CB.
Yeah, I could do that against Arumba and against Austria, and they'd be like, "Yeah, fuck it, whatever."
That's
Why-
amazing.
Why are you mousing over the war declaration screen? Like what?
I'm just looking.
Uh-huh. Why?
I'm just looking. It's fine. Don't
I
worry.
can't. I can't do that. I have a coalition, or sorry, a Regency council, so it's not even possible for me.
Oh my god. My relief at France leaving. Now it's like, fuck it, Sweden, bring it on.
Yeah, that's another reason I didn't ally Sweden.
Ryan, I'm almost ready to go against Austria for a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm waiting on a fabricated claim up against them. I just want to kind of clear them out.
Poland, Baden, the Palatinate, Trier, and the Papal State.
I'll let you know when. I'm almost ready. I'm not ready yet, but I'm close.
For sure, yeah. I guess I'll join your war. Let me just take a quick look.
Well, because you're gonna want to go against the northern part of Austria, you're not. Austria just insulted me, so now I have a reason, I guess.
Like I may, but I may just not want it yet. But I can at least help. I think it's like, okay, Austria has 16,000 troops. That's not that big of a deal. What I'm concerned about though is Poland and Lithuania.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true. That's
Poland,
true.
Poland only has.
I didn't think about Poland.
14,000, and Lithuania has 13. So they have like 42 roughly combined. How many men do you? Oh, you have a lot of men, like 30, 36.
Yeah, I'm building more right now.
I have 39.
Does it account my vassals, or not?
No,
no.
your vassals are separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a boost to your overall manpower or force limit or whatever from vassals, but at least I think you do. Yeah. But that's just to say you can build more troops because you have vassals. Doesn't actually count your number.
Okay.
I'm rocking 0 legitimacy. It's pretty good. Doing awesome.
I'm sitting around 80 Republican tradition. I'm pretty happy about that.
I was wondering why I was.
What does army tradition do?
Better generals, better manpower recovery,
Gotcha.
I think
Better
it gives you
morale.
bonus morale, yeah. Gives you
better
like,
military.
tons of
Basically.
crap.
Basically, the more you fight, the better you are.
Yeah, it's
It's-
military experience is what it stands for.
Gotcha.
It
Except-
decays slightly over time and builds up in battles.
Does
generally
anyone
speaking.
understand why the enemy, like when you lose, you get 5 army tradition, and when you win, you get like 0.5? Like, why do you get less for winning? Have you noticed
learn
that?
more. You learn more in defeat than victory. Also, don't you get a bunch of? I don't know.
It just seems weird.
I wonder if it is a simulation for that.
You learn
Like-
from your lessons. Victories
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
teach you as much.
I guess.
Or maybe it's just like it's a check so that if you win, you don't start snowballing out of control because it becomes more likely to win in the future. But it still does work like that.
Even though that's exactly how it works in real life.
Ye-
Like if your army is
Yeah.
the best, then well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work that way. Maybe it is. Maybe you do get complacent.
All right, I'm not ready for war anymore. I just spent all my Diplo on upping my tech.
You know what? I'll be here when you're ready, man.
I figured you'd be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some time to build up as well.
I've just completed quality ideas. Hello,
Hey.
7.5 discipline bonus.
That's pretty good.
Closing in on offensive ideas. Should be done soonish.
Does anyone know for sure? I read somewhere that discipline affects offense and defense now, and I can't really tell.
Really don't know.
The tooltip doesn't tell much. It says both, but it's always said that. So it doesn't mean anything to me. Anyway,
All right. I
Yeah.
think the answer is nobody knows then.
clearly.
The mystery.
No. It's
We need
better
the Scooby-Doo
Protestantism.
gang.
Anyway,
Ruh-roh.
that would be a great like ending sound. That would probably get us like content ID matched. I don't know why, but I imagine that Hanna-Barbera is notoriously
Didn't Casey
litigious.
Kasem just die or something? Like, was he the voice of Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, he died.
He did indeed.
He's
That's
Shaggy.
sad.
This episode of Geopolitical Simulator 2014 goes out to you, Casey Kasem. Anyway,
Pouring one out
let's-
for you, homie.
let's end this one. I'm prepared. Is everyone okay? I'm assuming.
Mhm.
If not, we're gonna be like 2 minutes from now. We'll be back in anyway. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. As always, thanks for your incredible support so far. If you enjoyed the episode, keep it going. Click the like button. Subscribe to whoever you're watching to get those videos on your homepage every single day. And of course, check back on everybody's channel every day. New episode. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you next time, folks.
See you soon.